What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Pork Chop here. Sorry, I messed up. And I'm coming at you with another I almost said it. I almost said the wrong title. I'm coming at you with updates with Pork Chop. So, sorry, gotta turn this light off. It's dark. We closed down the shop a little bit before 11. It's 10:52. So, I told Richard if I am not out by 11, then I was going to cut his dick off. So I guess he heard me loud and clear because we're out with minutes to spare. Now I'm just messing with Richard, though. Richard's a very interesting fellow. I just got to say that. And so I got to work the deli this afternoon. Something I didn't get to do yesterday. I actually called my manager right like an hour before I was supposed to be there. I'm like, okay, do y'all need me today? I said, because I don't want to travel all the way there and y'all not need me again. And he said, oh no, we need you. Sorry about yesterday. And I was like, it's no big deal. But those days are numbered, officially starting tomorrow. The clock starts ticking for my days at the deli to be over because I have accepted another job, a new job that's going to replace the deli. And that is a floral wholesaler here in town that I've worked for a floral wholesaler before, and wasn't a bad gig. Wasn't bad at all. It's probably one of the easiest jobs I've ever had. However, I had to leave. One, because I got my big boy job for a place that shall not be named on this channel ever again, and then that's pretty much the reason I left, is that, and then a couple more reasons, but I don't want to air dirty laundry. So anyway, there you go. I took this job because they had an opening, like I said, and my wife put her ear to the ground and heard the buffalo coming, so she told me to put in an application, and I did, and I interviewed for it. Technically, I interviewed it for over the phone a little bit yesterday. But today they wanted to do a face-to-face, so I went in and talked to the guy that runs it, and he's been running it for over 40 years, and he's a very nice guy named Doug. And he says that it's a family, locally owned and operated business. Like, even his mom comes in. She's been retired, but even she comes in a couple of days a week and does her thing. And I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. And I, in all honesty, I don't know, like this morning, I woke up and I instantly kind of had like anxiety, but it was anxiety that I could still function with. Usually when I get anxiety, I can be a functional human being if I need to be. So some people might not even call that anxiety, they just call that just whatever. But I felt a little uneasy this morning, and it wasn't even anything towards the interview or anything like that. It's just I did not feel good this morning, and I don't know why. It was weird, because usually I'm in a pretty good mood when I wake up, especially when I got pretty good sleep last night. Went to sleep about, I think it was about 2 o'clock. I finally fell asleep, and I woke up at 9, so I got a decent amount of sleep. Of course, I had to wake up a couple of times in the middle of the night to, use the restroom and, turn over, because I'm a side sleeper. So I'm like a burger patty. Like, you got to do a little bit on this side, you got to flip over to the other side. You do it to perfection. So that's pretty much what I did. But this job is gonna throw my schedule off like crazy, because this job is a bright and early job. This is a job that I have to be there at 7 a.m. Tuesday through Friday, and Mondays I have to go in at 6 a.m. to unload trucks and process. And it's pretty much what I had to do at my other job, the other wholesaler that I worked for, and that's pretty much why I think they hired me, because my employment record, he said that was kind of suspect, because I had to put the last 3 jobs that I had, and I'm like, well, I'm currently at 2 of them, Pizza Planet and the deli, and then the one before that was the place that shall not be named on this channel ever again. And so he was like, well, when you put those three, and I'm like, well, they were the first, they were the newest three. They were the three that I have been to. I've been working for in this small amount of time of pretty much what is it, like a year and a half. And he was just like, okay. He was like, what'd you do before that? And what'd you do before this? What'd you do before that? And I told him, I was like, well, to be honest with you, I've kind of jumped around. I started off bussing tables at like 15 years old because my dad was the general manager of this restaurant that no longer exists, unfortunately. Started bussing tables there, and then the restaurant closed down, which sucked. So I got a very, very, very heavy dose of the School of Hard Knocks when that happened, because I was unemployed for a hot minute. And when I was unemployed, I went to another restaurant, and I instantly, when I got there, my first day, I had to swallow it and I had to bite my tongue, but I teared up a little bit because of how much I missed. It was called Cattle Call. It was a restaurant in the mall, and I miss it. I still miss it to this day, man. It was a nice gig. That's why I kind of like Pizza Planet, because it kind of reminds me of my Cattle Call days. Very simple. You're a cog in a machine, yes, but you have liberties and you have freedoms, and you can do this, you can do that, and it has its perks. It definitely has its perks. So I missed that, and then went from a restaurant to retail at a retail chain that hired me seasonal and didn't tell me. So I worked there for 3 months, and they're like, oh, we don't need you, see ya. And then went from that to washing dishes at a local hospital here, and went from that to being a janitor for a year and a half, and then they let me go. And then after that, I went into delivery for the first time. Went into worked at a franchise, a pizza franchise. Did that, and then went to a supermarket deli as a meat slicer. Did that for a bit, and then went back to delivery for a sandwich chain that delivers, and went from that to now that I'm thinking about my work history, man, I've been doing a little bit of everything. Did that, and then went to Pizza Planet the first time, left Pizza Planet, and went to a hotel chain. That was the quickest job I ever worked. I worked 2 weeks there and called it quits because I was like, can't do that. That's the only job I've ever quit. The other jobs I have left on good terms with a 2 weeks notice, or I was let go of, unfortunately. And then went back to Pizza Planet and took an assistant management position, and then went to the place that shall never. No. I went to the wholesaler, and after the wholesaler, I went to the place that shall not be named. Got let go after 6 months there. Went to the deli that I'm currently working at, and then Pizza Planet again for the third stint. And now I'm going to be starting at this new wholesaler. So that's my work history. Done a little bit of everything, from pizza delivery to janitorial to retail to wholesale. Like I've worn a lot of hats. I've gotten a lot of experience in my life. Some good, some not so good, and do I regret going? Because that's one thing that people have told me, is it looks like I'm a job hopper. I go from job to job to job to job to job, and yeah, that may be the case in some instances, but I've gotten a lot of experience doing a lot of different things, so I could, eventually kind of just, if I wanted to, I could, work as a, open up my own franchise, whether it be pizza or sandwich or whatever. I could do that. I think with the amount of experience that I do have. And I'll never do that. I'm just hypothetical here. But I mean, I kind of had like a moment where I had to step back today, and I was like, wow, my days are really potentially, because this is before they called me and told me that they gave me the job this afternoon. But I kind of took a step back, and I'm like, I'm really about to leave this place. I'm about to leave this place again. And, you know, I learned a few things. I've been a cashier before, so I was a cashier at this deli. Sandwich prep. That's what kind of drove me out. That and a couple of other things. And I don't think I'm going to name any of the franchises that I've worked at, just in case there's another place that shall not be named instance where I mention them on this channel and I get in trouble, whether it be legally or reprimanded somehow, or, you know, whatever. What are they going to do? Demonetize me? So there we go. And I mean, thanks for letting me talk about my work history. I know this is probably things that you guys don't give two flying F's about, but you know what? It just something that you guys can have like a little glimpse into my life of all the jobs that I've had. And also my first job, I was a busser and a caterer. So I worked inside the restaurant, and I went out to these caters and assisted and helped and served people. And then I was a busser again, and I was a stalker / retail cashier. And I mean, it just goes on and on and on. And are these jobs my stopping point? Probably not. I'll probably get more jobs in the future, hopefully in the far distant future. I don't want to leave these jobs unnecessarily, you know. So there we go. Yeah, this was just the jobs portion of my life. If you guys want more glimpses of stuff, just give me recommendations, and then I will read them, and if I think that they're fitting, I will definitely give them a go. So there we go. Guys, thank y'all, like I said, for letting me ramble about nothing and everything all at once. I greatly appreciate you guys. Thank y'all so much once again for dropping by. And always remember, my little piglets, Colin Pork Chop loves y'all the most. Y'all take it easy, guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys!